Hello, I am Diane, and today let me introduce you one of the famous neighborhoods in Seoul, Haebangchon. So, without further detail, let's get started. Due to the Japanese colonial period and the Korean War, Haebangchon has a painful history. The neighborhood was once a refugee from those fleeing the Korean War, but recently the area has transformed into trendy hotspot. Prior to liberation, even during the Joseon dynasty until the reign of King Joseon, the area was overgrown with forests and weeds, so it was a rare place to get permission. So in the 1940s, it was renamed Yongsan, taking the form of a village as the Japanese had been living in it since the Japanese colonial period. Haebangchon in English means Liberation Village, and the name comes from the fact that with the liberation on August 15, compatriots who returned from abroad and refugees from the Korean War set up temporary residencies at the foot of the nearby mountains to live in large numbers. After Korea gained independence, the American military government controlled the area, but it did not exercise that control over it. In the post-colonial years, foreigners, North Koreans who had fled south, and refugees fleeing the war settled in Haebangchon. Haebangchon was one of the Seoul's most private places for a long time. This is no longer the case. Young people find Haebangchon charming and with a unique atmosphere. There are plenty of restaurants and cafes, and it's also very close to another popular spot called Gyeonggi-dam Road. Because of the two areas' proximity, there is an exciting synergy between them. Whether it is in the weekend or a weekday, Haebangchon restaurants and bars are always busy, and many people visit the area looking for distractions and a place to have fun. We can also find the Liberation Church that has been established since 1947. It was used by the displaced people after the war. In the past, this place was called Taltonne. It can also mean a place closer to the moon than to the earth, but it also means a hard life where you go to work looking at the moon early in the morning and leave work at late night looking at the moon. Spaces such as the 108 steps, which are self-made stairs, make you experience another atmosphere. These stairs were made during the Japanese occupation, and Koreans that live in the area had to clean them to attend daily Shindo prayers. The Japanese shrine was destroyed, but the stairway remains, and these self-made stairs with an elevator make it possible to appreciate an amazing view and allows visitors to stay. Hello,
Hola.
What's your name?
John.
Hello John, what's the thing that you like the most about HBC?
I like HBC because it's like a small neighborhood, small city. Everyone knows each other. You walk down the street, you say hi to like 20 people you know, go to the bar alone, can stripe. You see everyone you know there.
Oh, I see. That's
It's like a small, nice little community.
Oh, then like between all of the restaurants and cafes in Haebangchon, which one would you say that is your favorite?
Well, of course the workshop.
The
but
workshop.
It's because I work here though.
He works at the workshop.
Or Phillies.
Or
That's a
Phillies.
good one.
Why do you like the workshop?
Well, for me, it's because I get cheap food and cheap drinks.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Phillies is the same. Western food, it's good. There's a nice place up there called New. It serves really good food. It's new, actually, but it's spelled N-U-E.
And would you say that Haebangchon is a nice area to live in?
Yeah, if small town feel is kind of your thing, then
Compared to Itaewon, HBC is better.
yeah, it still gets wild here, but It's more of a community.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for offering your answers to this interview.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
If you turn your head, Namsan Tower is indifferently hanging in the sky. It is probably the main attraction, which also gives the area a magical view. Haebangchon has a long history that offers many places to enjoy. If you ever visit the area, remember the places I showed today.